What's up, YouTube? As we near the end of this adventure, we're going to hit Skyline Drive, Cripple Creek, and Phantom Canyon. Coddiwomple Overland is proudly powered by Dan Cummins Off-road, home of the Lifetime powertrain. Also in part by Overland Vehicle Systems, Faster Flate, and Trail-Rated Coffee. Be sure to come out and say hi to us at the Moore Expo, April 8th through the 10th in Springfield, Missouri. If you're looking to support our channel, you can find all of our apparel at Long Creek Overland. At the end of the last episode, we left you at camp just outside of Canyon City, Colorado. It's kind of crazy. You never know what you're going to find nailed to a tree when you're out exploring around the desert. The coyotes didn't eat us for dinner, so Mike decided that it was safe for him to fix breakfast this morning. After breakfast, we packed everything up and made our way towards Skyline Drive, which is just outside of Canyon City, Colorado. Canyon Drive is a one-lane scenic route just off of Route 50 west of Canyon City. It's pretty unique in the fact that you can see over both sides of the ridge. It also has some dinosaur footprints. At the end of Skyline Drive, we found ourselves in Canyon City. This is where we turned left and made our way towards Cripple Creek. We left Canyon City on Garden Park Road, and that's where we made our way to the Shelf Road recreation area. This place was really a surprise on our map. We had just decided to kind of jump off there and see what it was about, and it ended up being a whole lot of fun. Once we got finished in the recreation area, we continued on down the famous Shelf Road. This road takes us right on into Cripple Creek. This road was constructed in 1892 and was initially a toll road. It was built for the stagecoaches between Cripple Creek and Canyon City, also for supplies for the gold mines and to bring the gold back out of the mines. We hadn't done a whole lot of research about Cripple Creek, so it was pretty cool to stumble on all of these donkeys that were just cruising around town like they owned the place. Go on, little guy. Go on, little guy. Apparently, the donkeys do pretty much own Cripple Creek. They're mascots of the town, and they're just allowed to free roam pretty much anywhere they want to go.
If you all want to stop, tell us. Otherwise, we'll just kind of roll through town. Look.
We hung around town for just a few minutes to check a few sites out, get a couple souvenirs, and then it was time to make our way on to Victor and then into the Phantom Canyon. As you head south on Colorado 67, you're going to pass the Cripple Creek Victor mine. It's the richest gold mine claim in the state of Colorado and has produced over 23 million ounces of gold. Victor was a booming gold mining town around the 19th century with about 18,000 residents. In the last 2019 census, it's down to less than 500. After leaving the town of Victor, we made our way on south towards Phantom Canyon. Phantom Canyon Road was originally a railroad. The railroad was constructed to bring the gold out of Victor and Cripple Creek. It's almost 30 miles long, very scenic, and offers plenty of opportunity for dispersed camping. As we made it lower into the canyon, the sun began getting lower and lower as well. It was time to start looking for a camp. Just past one of the old railroad tunnels, we found a perfect place to set up camp for the night. The next morning was just as beautiful as the day before. This will be our last morning of camp in Colorado, and Deb fixed gravy and biscuits for breakfast. After breakfast, we took a few minutes to explore the canyon just outside of our camp. This would have been a perfect hideout for outlaws back in the day. And from the looks of it, several people have stayed here over the years. After packing up camp, it was time to make our way out of Phantom Canyon and head east and put an end to this incredible expedition that's lasted 21 days and allowed us all to see many things that we had never seen before. Before we knew it, we were heading across the plains of eastern Colorado. As this day would come to an end, we had to camp just one more time. We found this perfect little pond to camp by some state game land. We got camp set up pretty quickly and had dinner so that we could sit down and enjoy one last western sky. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the Utah-Colorado expedition powered by Dan Cummins Off-road as much as we enjoyed doing it. Until next time, see ya.